I'm going to talk about the planetary degrees in Persian astrology, a very wide subject. So I first give you the bigger picture and then go into some details. So actually, when we check a chart, when we want to delineate the chart, we have several tools. Sometimes we see the planets in the signs. Sometimes we see the planets according to the whole zodiac, actually. For example, in the fiery signs, in the watery signs, checking the elements or the triplicities. And sometimes we check the planets in the parts of the sign, like different subdivisions of the sign, like decans, so like planetary bounds. And sometimes we check the certain degrees for the planet. So we have different subdivisions for every sign. If we actually divide the sign by two equal parts, each part is 15 degree. Actually, we are. It's very similar to what you do in Western astrology, which is called the harmonic charts. Actually, we can divide every sign by two, and each part belongs to actually each part is 15 degree. So first part of the masculine signs can belong to sun, and the second part of the masculine signs belongs to the moon. And for the feminine signs, actually first part belongs to the moon, and the second part belongs to the sun. And dividing the actually zodiac every sign by two is related to the second house. Like actually we are if we have the planets in the parts related to the sun, it means that you have to do a lot and you have to work hard to achieve money. And if you have planets in the lunar part, it means that you you don't need to work hard. It comes to you. It's you can achieve money and enjoy material life more. And for the decans, actually, we can divide the signs by three. Actually, in Persian astrology, we divide the signs by three. Each part is 10 degrees in three different ways, by three different set of lordships. So it's sometimes it's called decan, sometimes it's called darijan, and sometimes it's called adrijan. They are all three, but in three different order of lordships. And we can also divide the signs by 4, 5, 6, 7, every division we can have. But the most important ones are division by 9, which is equal to the 9th house, which is called Navamsha. It's an Indian term, but Persians also use it very widely. And also we can divide it by 7, which is related to the 7 planets and 7 spheres. So it's also important. We can also divide it by 12 and different equal subdivisions. And at the same time, we can have some unequal subdivisions, like the divisions which are not geometrically divided, like the planetary terms or bounds. I go to the detail later. And sometimes some degrees are very important. Basically, the fixed stars are very important. The degree of the fixed stars are changing something like 1 degree per 72 years. And some other degrees, like the degrees of exaltation and debilitation of the planets, are very important. Some areas, like the Via Combusta and Via Luminaris, are considered also very important. I go to the detail. These are actually the areas I'm going to cover in this lecture. We have the colorful degrees. Actually, some degrees are known as bright degrees, and some are dark degrees, and some are called smoky degrees. And some certain degrees are known as increasing fortune or decreasing fortune degrees. So having planets on increasing fortune degrees can give more benefic results, while having them on fortune decreasing shows some bad effects. And like the signs and like the houses and like the other areas of astrology, we have male and female degrees. And at the end, actually, I'm talking about Tanglusha. Tanglusha is a very wonderful book. It is the only pictorial book of 360 degrees. We have a picture, we have a painting for each and every degree of the zodiac, and I have some of them here for you.